the water. Good to see him still in the Champions League in this high level. One of the living legends of water polo, of course, Stefano Tempesti. And here's Igor Kovacevic, the captain of the Marseille team, scoring twice so far in this tournament. And very shortly, we'll have the first swim-off of the game. But that's match number 1 in day number 3 here in Ostia. There we are, Marseille in the white caps and Ortigia in the green ones. And Marseille wins the first sprint. Very solid performance by the French in both of their previous matches here. And they'd like to make a step forward today. And Krisiat. Chuchkovic. 2 seconds only on the shot clock. The clock runs down, but in the very last moment, an exclusion foul, the first one in this match. And Marseille now man up. Cristian Napolitano is out with his first personal foul. But that one-timer is not good enough for Marseille to take the lead. Ante Vukicevic missing the target. Massimo Jacopo, the captain of the Sicilian side. Team from Siracusa in Italian. In city, the island of Sicily. And that's goal number 1, an action goal scored by the captain. So Jacopo takes the lead for Ortigia. Yesterday they also had a couple of great action goals from long range against Puerto, but that didn't turn to be enough for victory in the end. The captain takes the lead. Also former Italian national team member. He's been playing in Ortigia since 2016. Already 37 years of age, Massimo Jacopo. I remember Ortigia started their matches pretty well. Also against Olympiacos and yesterday against Prodeco, they led 3 times in the first half. And now Marseille, quick response. Also an action goal scored by Uroš Čučković. And there's the equalizer.
For Marseille, the goal is scored by number 2, Uroš Čučković.
The year-old Montenegrin scores his first in this tournament. Former player of Hungarian team Eger. Signed for Marseille in 2019. And finished as a bronze medalist with the Montenegrin national team back in January in Budapest at the European champs. Savangola piece, Jacopo gets the call now. So Jacopo, they still have time, 11 seconds on the shot clock. Gallo, the shot goes over the crossbar, no touch by Dejan Lazovic. He of course knows most of the Italian players in the opponent since he played in Italy previously. More than 2 minutes gone. Another attempt from distance. Maybe it was Tempesti with the half of the post. And a second exclusion from the Italian side. But the French are losing the ball. A mistake in front of the goal. And another missed opportunity for Marseille. And Spajic making that mistake. couple of Montenegrin internationals in the Marseille side. And then a lob shot hitting the crossbar. And now Marseille has the possession. Jacopo in this latest attempt. Now 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Andrea Krajinovic. And great save by Stefano Tempesti. That's a corner throw for Marseille. Another 20 seconds for them. Krajinovic. And exclusion once again. But another missed opportunity by Marseille. Another touch by Tempesti. So Cassia was the excluded player. And another corner throw. First major foul for Francesco Cassia. Still 6 on 5, and Tempesti, and the ball was not inside. So a couple of great saves by the veteran goalkeeper. It was already save number 3. So far 75% save efficiency by Tempesti. Exclusion, the first one from the French team. And they take advantage of that immediately. Because Andrea Krajinovic with his first major foul. And quick reaction by the Italians. Jacopo with the assist. And Cristian Napolitano with a cool finish. He makes it 2-1 for Ortigia. So once again, the French have to chase their opponents. The captain, Kovacev with the pass, gets it back from Michal Izdinsky. And that's a turnover foul. There's a chance for Ortigia to double their lead. 2-1 for them, with more than 3 minutes remaining on the clock in this first quarter. Amirarki with the chance and the great block. That's a long pass, a quick counter-attack by Marseille, but they missed the target. Shot goes wide. Captain Igor Kovacevic didn't manage to hit the target. Jacopo. Pass to the center forward. It's Cristiano Mirarchi now in that position, and an extra man advantage for Ortigia. Now they converted the first one in a couple of seconds. Now they are more patient. But they score once again from tight angle. Goal number 3 for Ortigia. And it's Valentino Gallo who makes it 3-1 for the team from Sicily.
And the scorer is Valentino Gallo.
Another great pass from the captain, Jacopo, and Gallo with his first today. In total, it's goal number 4. And a 35-year-old Italian player. It's a 3-1 for Ortigia, and Marseille needs to improve. They started their match really slowly yesterday against Ligue Dubrovnik. They fought hard in the second half, and they are losing the ball. The two different matches so far by the French. On day one on Monday, they started well against Recco. Jacopo. It's a free throw inside the last 2 minutes of the first period. Another shot from distance, hitting the post, and Ortigia still had the possession. Jacopo. Vidovic. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Saved by Lazovic. No, actually, it's save number 1 by Dejan Lazovic. We're heading on the last minute of the first period. And Marseille tries to narrow the gap. That's an exclusion for the 4th time from Ortigia. Martino Abella is out for 20 seconds. And saved by Tempesti once again. Very good piece of goalkeeping so far in front of the Ortigia goal. In the last 25 seconds. An exclusion, and Italia still have time, so they can even take a free goal lead towards the end of the first quarter. Hugo Cruciat with his first major foul. Jacopo, 2 seconds only, and needs a save by Dejan Lazovic. So that's the end of quarter number 1. Great start. Players, and Ortigia managed to take advantage of that heroic last quarter, and they turned the score and won that contest by 9 goals to 8 against Mladost. That was the way how they qualified for the group phase of the Champions League. So the second sprint. Marseille won the first one, and Ortigia This time the winner in this sense. They have the first possession. Jacopo. He's had brilliant match so far. Great assists, also great goal from long range. Gallo. That's great block by the French. Still 3-1. But they need to score. Only 1 goal so far by Marseille. Almost 9 minutes gone from this match here in Ostia. Now that's the first exclusion in the second quarter. 6-on-5 for Marseille. Nicola Rocchi is out. They've missed all their previous power play opportunities, and they do that once again. Tempesti, another great save. So far, man of the match, Stefano Tempesti, 5 saves, 6 attempts on target by Marseille, so 83% save efficiency by the veteran goalkeeper. Jacopo. Shot from long range once again, almost from the half point of this, on the half line of this pool. It's a corner throw. Another 20 seconds for Ortigia. And time is now on their side. Jacopo. Now 3 seconds on the shot clock. 1 more pass. And foul on Napolitano and exclusion from Marseille. Čučković. The excluded player, he can re-enter the pool in 20 seconds. But now Marseille men down. 3 seconds. Jacopo hitting the crossbar. Still 3-1. And it's a goalless period so far. Krajinovic. And that's also an exclusion. And the team timeout called by Milos Stepanovic. Slow start once again by Marseille, and that's why he's calling for timeout. Yesterday in the first half of the game against Ligue Dubrovnik, it looked like Marseille was pretty tired after the heroic match against Prodeco on Monday. And in the second half, they managed to improve and reduce the gap. Stefanovic, of course, was player of Marseille. He retired in the summer and took charge in that role, and the head coach replaced Marc Amardei on the bench of Marseille. Tempesti, a very convincing performance so far. And he may need another great save in this situation. Trusiat. Judic. There it is. Maybe the best save so far by Stefano Tempesti in this match. Amazing what he's doing in front of the Ortigia goal, but this time he could do nothing against that. conflict in the water. It's goal number 2 for Marseille. The Italians are complaining about something.
Ortigia leads 3-2.
The point is now only 1 goal difference between the teams. The goal scorer is Thomas Vernou. Goal number 2 by the 18-year-old. And some big fights in the water. That can happen in water polo, of course. It's a very physical sport. Great athletes, great matches. Jacopo. Vidovic. Gallo. And that's a great center forward goal scored by Napolitano. And he makes it 4-2 for Ortigia. 2 attempts so far by Cristian Napolitano. And 2 goals. Great backhand shot. Transmattian Olivon, the defender, tried to prevent him in doing that. Didn't manage to do that. So once again, a 2-goal gap between Ortigia and Marseille. Yesterday he also had similar shots. Krusiat gets the ball. Kovacevic. And the goal from distance. Andrija Prajinovic. That was attempt number 3 by him, and finally he manages to find the back of the net. Great goal. Tempesti was not happy about the performance of the defenders, so 4-3. Marseille reducing the gap to only 1 goal. Vidovic. Now we are halfway through the second quarter. Vidovic gets it back from Jacopo. And the Montenegrin pushing forward. Still Vidovic. And he's lost the ball. Great defending by Marseille. Now a chance for an equalizer. Krusiat. Krusiat missing the target, but there is a slight touch by Tempesti, so it's going to be corner throw. Marseille still in possession. Krusiat. And the turnover foul. Only 8 seconds left on the shot clock, and an offensive foul on the other side as well. Minutes into the clock in period number 2. 3 turnover fouls so far in total. Kovacevic. Kovacevic, great one-timer, and there's the equalizer. So after trailing by 3-1, Marseille manages to make an equalizer.
Marseille.
Only improving performance by the French team. And is the captain, Igor Kovacevic, who makes it 4-all. Here's the first attempt of the match. Well, Ortigia won the first quarter by 3-1. Marseille leads now by 3-1 in the second one. Well, you know, Stepanovic, the head coach of Marseille, said yesterday that it's going to be the first match against an opponent with the same level. Both Ligue and Recco are favorites against them in the first 2 days, but now they have a realistic chance to reach their first victory. Jacopo. That's a missed shot by Gallo. Now Marseille even has the chance to take the lead for the first time. Ortigia. Assist to Čučković. One more press, and that's a 5-meter penalty. Goal, of course, doesn't count. But that's still a great chance for Marseille. But then Spajic has been fouled. Abela, the major number 2. So he's already on the edge of ejection. And what a save by Tempesti. So it remains 4-all. Absolutely amazing what he's performing in front of the Ortigia goal. Andrija Plajnovic didn't manage to convert this. 3 missed attempts already by Plajnovic, including this 5-meter penalty. That's a great block by Čučković. Only 1 goal so far in this quarter by Ortigia. That brilliant backhand shot performed by Cristian Napolitano. Now they have the chance to score a second. Last minute of the second quarter. Simone Rossi is in the pool for the first time in this match. He passes to Vidovic. Almost a steal by Marseille. So this way another 20 seconds for Ortigia. Gallo. Rossi. And Rossi scores. What a fantastic goal by the Ortigia number 10. That's goal number 2 by Simone Rossi. As I mentioned before, the son of Marco Rossi. Marco Rossi is the head coach of the Hungarian national football team. Actually, very popular coach, popular person in Hungary. He managed to lead the Hungarian football team to the European Championships and also won their group in the Nations League ahead of very strong teams. It's a great sport family. That's a great match here. The Atletico Frecciarossa. Now power play for Marseille, a chance to make an equalizer once again. And that's a poor shot by Kovacevic, easily saved by Tempesti. And that's the end of quarter number 2 here in this Well, all credit to all teams, all players, and of course the members of the staff and everyone who have to organize this event, these events I should say, here in Ostia and Budapest. And it's a very difficult situation due to the coronavirus pandemic. The teams are still here, the top teams of Europe, and despite the difficulties, they've been performing fantastic matches so far. Now sprint number 3 here, and it's won by Marseille. So the first attack belongs to them, and they are trailing by 1 goal against Ortigia. Brajinovic, and the left side of the pool. Kuchkovic, and Tempesti once again. Save number 10. Over 70% in the save efficiency. 14 attempts on target by the French. Brajinovic. First exclusion in the third quarter.
Exclusion the green.
So 6 on 5 for Marseille.
Second foul.
So Valentino Gallo is in 2 personal fouls, and that's a goal from the power play. 5-all.
Marseille, the goal is scored by number 5.
Andrija Brajinovic this time manages to find the back of the net. 5 attempts and 2 goals. By the Serbian international. 25 years of age, but still one of the best water-polo players in the world, Brajinovic, who of course arrived from Ortigia, Budapest in the summer. 5-time winner in the Champions League with different teams. Well, it could be, of course, sensation if he managed to win with the French team as well. Just an ordinary foul. Only 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Jacopo. Shot goes over the crossbar. And Marseille still hasn't led so far in this match. Another chance for them to do that. And they do that. An action goal by the French. Hugo Cruciat, the goal scorer. And it's 6-5 for Marseille.
For Marseille, the goal is
After 4 unsuccessful attempts, finally a goal by Hugo Cruciat. And that's a very important one for Marseille. One of the players who've been participants of the French national team, Hugo Cruciat, who also represented Montenegro in 2013 and 2014. Since then, he's played in France. Vidovic, Jacopo. It's a new situation for Ortigia. They are trailing by 1 goal now. And they are losing the ball. Simone Rossi now is in front of the goal. Couldn't possess the ball. Djordjic gets the call. Kuchkovic. It's a bad pass. It's still risky for Vladan Spajic. He was even committing a foul, so that's a An exclusion foul. And a yellow card for, I think, the head coach of Ortigia, Stefano Picardo. For complaining of something. And it's a team timeout by the Italians. They haven't performed so well in the last few quarters, despite starting the match once again pretty well, just like on Monday and yesterday. They need to find their rhythm. So both the French and the Italians know that if they manage to win today, they make a step forward towards the final tournament, which is, of course, a dream for all the teams. Jacopo. And a save by Lazovic. They desperately needed that. Save number 5 by Lazovic. Tempesti is on 10 saves now, twice as many. Exclusion once again. And Simone Rossi is out for the second time. Abela, Rocchi, Gallo and Rossi all with 2 personal fouls. And now Ortigia is trailing by 2 goals now. The goal scorer is Bogdan Djurdjic.
For Marseille, the goal is
A total of 6 Montenegrin players, or at least 5.5, I should say. Igor Krusiat, as I mentioned, used to play also in the Montenegrin national team. And Bogdan Djurdjic makes it 7-5. First goal today, and also in the whole tournament. And we're almost halfway through the third quarter, and Ortigia now in trouble, but that's a great goal. Francesco Cassia pushing the ball into the net. Great reaction by the Ortigia number 2. And they desperately needed that. It's only 1 goal gap between Marseille and Ortigia. And for the first time, he's on the score sheet here in his bubble tournament. Turnover foul. Tempesti needs to find someone. Now he finds captain Jacopo. And another backhand shot. Saved by Lazovic. Cristian Mirarchi performing that. At least another 20 seconds for Ortigia. And exclusion. This time the captain Jacopo was in the center forward position. That is replaced there by Vladan Spajic. I should say Nicola Rocchi, of course, in the center forward position. Jacopo, and the ball is in the net. 2 goals in a row by Ortigia. They make it 7-all. Exactly 3 minutes remaining on the clock in the third quarter. The assist coming from Valentino Gallo, and it took a deflection. This way, no chance for Dejan Lazovic to save. So 7 attempts so far by the captain. And only 2 goals, but a couple of great assists as well. He gave also 3 assists. Former Len Cup winner with Brescia, Massimo Jacopo. Now that's another exclusion, but this time from the Italian side. And Martino Abela is the first player who has been ejected from the game. That's his third personal foul. Oh, a very lucky goal by the French. Ante Vukicevic on the score sheet, and this time Stefano Tempesti was pretty unlucky.
For Marseille, the score is number 11.
So Marseille back in the lead. First goal of Ante Vukicevic today. It's already goal number 4 in the whole tournament. Cassia. Guerrero, back to Cassia. 9 seconds on the shot clock. And that's an action goal by the Italians. They equalize once again. And the goal scorer is Nicolo Rocchi. 8-all. Fantastic third quarter. 4 goals coming from the French so far in this period. 3 from Ortigia. Trajinovic. Rusiac. Čučkovic. Turnover foul. Committed by the center forward Valen Spajic. And now Ortigia has the opportunity to regain the lead. Jacopo. And it was a really poor lob shot. Not the best attempt by the captain. His 6th unsuccessful attempt, actually. Bogdan Juric collecting the ball. They've lost a couple of 30 seconds. And they hit the crossbar. So still 8-0, 40 seconds on the clock in the third quarter. Cassia. Jacopo. Gallo is inside the 6-meter line. So he's not allowed to shoot directly at the goal. And shot clock has run down. Another 16 seconds before the end of this quarter, and an exclusion foul. And the team timeout called by Milos Stepanovic. The single player is Cristiano Mirarchi, his first major foul. Three new signings, of course, in the summer in Marseille. Andrea Prajnovic coming from OST Budapest, Dejan Lazovic from Budva, and Vladan Spajic from Jadran Herceg-Novi. Three big names. And also a change, of course, on the bench. Milos Stepanovic, after his retirement, replaced Mark Amardey. Tom Christians and Roman Bleri left the club, so that were the changes in the French side in the transfer market. They are getting better and better, no question about that, and they are hungry for more. Prajnovic. 3 seconds. They need to shoot now. Prajnovic, and the vital save by Tempesti. So it remains 8-0 after the first quarter. Recco and Brescia are one of the favorites, of course, to qualify for the Final Eight tournament once again. And Ortigia also has a realistic chance for that, but first it would be a very important victory for them against Marseille. The French win the last sprint. Čučković, Prajnovic, back to Čučković. Gallo, and that's an easy save by Tempesti. And it's also an exclusion foul, so the first personal foul in the last quarter, and that means 6-on-5 for Ortigia. Vladan Spajic is the first Marseille player who has 2 major fouls to his name. Gallo. That's a great play, and Ortigia regains the lead, which they had somewhere in the second quarter for the last time. Great assist by Gallo, and a really cool finish by Napolitano, who still has a 100% shot efficiency. 3 attempts and 3 goals by Napolitano, including that fantastic backhand shot. So 9-8 for the Sicilian team. Kovacevic, Prajinovic. Kovacevic. And a foul on Alexander Camarasa.
Number 11, Vidovic.
Vidovic. That's only his first personal foul. But that's a power play for Marseille and a chance to make an equalizer. Vukicevic, Prajinovic, and that's the goal, the equalizer by Marseille. A similar move like on the other side. The Tempesti only managed to dash the ball. Not to save this. Here's the exclusion foul. Another view, and there's goal number 9 by Marseille. Prajinovic with the assist, and Uroš Čučković with his second goal of the day. So it couldn't be tighter than that. Vidovic, Jacopo. Vidovic. Now, it's once again Marseille who had the chance to push forward. Now they can regain the lead. But not this way. Turnover foul. Ortigia back in possession. That's a long pass, and tricky finish by Napolitano, and it's saved by Lazovic. And of course then Lazovic is really under pressure since he's the only goalkeeper included today. Second choice goalkeeper. Afanisian is not named for today's match. Save on the other side as well by Tempesti. Save number 13. Gallo gets the call. And Gallo scores. He was fouled outside the 6-meter line. So he could shoot directly at the goal. And he managed to find the back of the net as well. There's a foul by Igor Kovacevic. And terrific finish by Valentino Gallo. Well, his experience would help a lot for Ortigia. Goal number 2 today. Goal number 5 in total in the tournament. Once again, Ortigia has the lead. Kovacevic, Prajinovic. Exclusion foul. The Italians are not really happy about that. Stefan Vidovic is out. His second measure already. Kovacevic. Rusiat. And this time they only managed to hit the crossbar. Tempesti and Ortigia survives in this situation. So towards the half point of the last quarter, it's only a 1-goal gap between these two teams. Jacopo. Exclusion. Now power play for Ortigia. Igor Krusiat is out. His second measure. And Gallo once again. He could be the match winner. 2 goals in a row by Valentino Gallo, and the 35-year-old makes it 11-9 for Ortigia. 3 minutes and 49 seconds remaining on the clock. What a fantastic cracker. Here's the foul of Cruciat, and excellent finish by Gallo. Came from Brescia in 2019. Former Italian national team member. Actually a world champion from 2011 when Italy won the gold medal in Shanghai. And also EuroLeague winner as the previous name of Champions League. He won that by with Posillipo Napoli. So now Marseille needs a quick response. They get the call, and it's actually an exclusion foul. No more chance for Milos Stepanovic to go for a timeout. Vukicevic. And they score. Thomas Vernou with goal number 10 for Marseille. Well, after Martino Abela, Nicolo Rocchi is also ejected from the game. If it's a third personal foul.
With number 6, Thomas Vernou.
Cool finish by Thomas Vernou. And the youngster with his second goal today. Vidovic. A little more than 3 minutes on the clock. Jacopo. Cassia. Rossi. Vidovic. 6 seconds on the shot clock. And Vidovic with the shot. Great save by Lazovic. And now he's on 11 saves. Tempesti on 13. Vidovic. Jacopo. 5 seconds now. Cassia. And once again Lazovic has to make the save. But this way another 20 seconds for Ortigia. So they've spent the last 50 seconds in that half. And they're losing a couple of seconds with this poor pass. Jacopo. Once again, only 5 seconds. They need to shoot. Gallo. And they repeat that for the third time. Well, time is on their side, of course. They have the Van Gogh lead and another corner throw. Marseille in possession. But we are inside the last 2 minutes. And the French are trailing by Van Gogh. Cruciat. Trajinovic. Foul on Spajic, and that's actually a major foul. Power play for Marseille. Simone Rossi is also ejected, the third Italian player who is out of this game. Trajinovic. Cruciat. And Tempesti with the half of the crossbar. What a great performance by Stefano Tempesti. And still 11-10 for Ortigia. That was a great save.
Last minute.
Now the last minute, and the lob shot. It's rather thrown ball to the corner. So maybe the last opportunity for Marseille to clinch at least a point. Their first one here in the Champions League group phase. Vukicevic. Vernu. And now a turnover foul. So Ortigia now in a very promising situation. The only thing you have to do is to keep the ball, and if the clock runs down, the shot clock, then Marseille will only have 12 seconds to lead an offensive play. Gallo gets the call. Gallo, a lob shot. So still 15 seconds. Krajinovic gets the ball. 10 seconds. And exclusion foul. Foul on Vukicevic. Garcia is also out, but it's his second measure only. And Tempesti with the final save. And that's the end of the match. Marseille had the chance to make an equalizer, but in the end, it's Ortigia who have their first victory here in the Champions League final. Group phase in the prelims, but an exciting game also for the commentator. One of the best games so far here in Ostia. So that was the final chance for Marseille. Thomas Vernu, the youngster, almost managed to make an equalizer. And Tempesti finishes this match with 15 saves, 60%.